The Bobby Bones Show. Everybody roll.
Yeah.
Dear everyone, leave me alone about how I hold my baby.
What?
What are they saying?
Well, on my Instagram yesterday, Mr. Bobby Bones, the first picture that I posted is me holding the baby when I got home from our trip to Austin. I'm about to walk down the stairs. You know my fear in life? Walking down the stairs and dropping the baby down the stairs. I don't always hold the baby like that. That is safe, secure baby. Everybody's grabbing their phone.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything different.
Yeah, go. It's Mr. Bobby Bones with an M.
Okay.
MR.
I think I have you in here.
And I'm standing at the top of the stairs, and I'm fully under the butt with the hand, and then I got a hold of the head. That is secure baby holding because I am petrified. I'm dropping that baby down the stairs. And they're letting me have it online. Not saying it's safe. Mostly it's not safe. I just look stupid.
I mean, it's extremely safe.
It is so safe.
And what's wrong with that?
I almost want to tie her to me just walking down the stairs, like fully strap up, like bungee cords when you put it in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Amy?
I mean, I don't get why people would have a problem. I mean, you're not doing any. This looks like totally fine to me. It looks like you're like, yeah, it's like your precious cargo and you got it there.
Heck
and
yeah.
you're like,
I ain't dropping
okay,
it. I have an irrational fear
all hands on deck
of dropping that baby every time I walk down a step. I walk down the steps funny because I'm so aware of the steps. Like, okay, stop.
You do sideways so your whole foot's on the step?
No, but when I hold her like that, I look down at the steps, which you're not supposed to really look down at steps because it makes your step weird.
Right.
So anyway, if you go look at that picture, I'd appreciate in the comments there, you put justice for Bobby. That's what I would appreciate. Not you. You're good.
No, I'll do it right now, man.
Thanks, man. So that was up there. There's also a picture that people do like. It's my wife holding the baby when I was hosting the iHeart Festival.
So cute.
And I'm on the screen while the wife's holding the baby. That's a pretty good picture. Posted that one. So that was up there. So I wanted to address that real quick. The other thing that I saw reminded me of Lunchbox.
Oh.
This person went on The Price is Right, and they won a 2025 Chevrolet Trax 1LT. I could be saying that wrong because I don't know anything about cars. But it was a nice car on The Price is Right. And so they did the 5 price tags game. And that's where you take and you have to get all 5 of them right. And they go, only 2 are wrong. And then you switch those.
Yeah, okay.
When considering a price in the final round, she ignored her husband's suggestion from the audience because they showed him and he was like, 22. She was like, I don't know, 22. So she ignored it, went with her gut, and her guess was correct, not his. She celebrated on stage, snubbed the husband in the crowd, but everybody got a good laugh. That's from TV Insider. When you're up on that stage, which you were on Price is Right, or Daniel was.
Okay, yeah, Daniel was.
Yes, we all know. We all watched it.
I was up on the stage, yes.
How easy is it to hear the people screaming at you?
I mean, here's the thing. There are so many people yelling so many things, you have no idea what they're saying. Like, it's like, it's just a bunch of noise.
If you singled someone out, do you think everybody else would be quiet so you could hear that one person?
No, because everybody is so excited because they want to be part of the game. Maybe if you said, hey, shut up, I want to talk to the lady in pink.
Oh,
maybe they would.
That would be weird.
But, I mean, everybody is standing up and yelling and doing their fingers like, this, 2,500, 1,200. I mean, everybody's doing it. So it's not that easy. But maybe she focused in and she had a way to communicate because it's her husband. I was by myself.
Yeah, I think spouses have that power. And like kids and stuff, like if you're at something, it's like you get their attention and they hear you.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't hear my wife. She talks, right? And I'm right there. And she's like, did you hear what I just said? And I'm like, I didn't. And there was no even other noise.
Okay. Well, it was the woman listening, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so see, I guess I should clarify. Women can hear.
Did you look to the crowd to get any help?
Yeah, when I was playing my game, I had 2 right, 1 wrong. And of course, some people are saying 1, the Jimmy Choo shoes are wrong. Some people are saying 2, and everybody had a different answer. So, I mean, I just went with my gut of my high school soccer jersey, said number 2.
That was that's what it was.
That worked.
That was it.
All right, thought that story was funny. All right, will you give me voicemail number 6?
I might have a slight controversial question. As someone who has family members say they have anxiety and ADHD and stuff like that are on like Xanaxes and Adderall. Now that technology and everything's so advanced, we're able to test for all this stuff that a lot more people have it. Genuine curious on that. Love the show.
I'm not really sure what the question is.
Yeah, me neither.
I think maybe what he's asking is now that there is a more broad understanding of it, are there more people that have it? I think back in the day, like legitimately have it. Back in the day when there wasn't probably as testing as thorough, as efficient, if a doctor thought you might have it, they just throw medicine at you. I think now there are ways that they can test, and I think the tests are probably a little smarter, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's on a spectrum. Like there's some, like your anxiety is far more severe than at times that I've had it. I don't have chronic ongoing anxiety. I've had circumstantial where I thought I was having heart issues, so much so that I went to get an echocardiogram and paid a bunch of money to find out it was just anxiety. I was like, oh, cool. But it made sense that I had that at the time. And then I got through that season and then it's gone. People live with it in different ways. And then I think it's sort of like when you pull up online and people start talking about their different disorders or ailments, and maybe you have one or two of the characteristics they list, and then you start to think you have it too when you really don't.
It's like a horoscope.
Well, no, but it's like, oh, I feel like everybody, well, not everybody, but a large amount of people come online and talk about their anxiety, which it may not exactly be that, or their ADHD, and they may not actually have that, but they know it gets engagement or, and then everybody starts to think they have it.
Yeah, I didn't really understand anxiety for a long part of my life. I didn't discredit it. But I didn't have it, so it was hard to understand it. I have severe nighttime anxiety. I slept like 3 hours last night because I just wake up and my heart's pounding. I did have to break off a piece of that Kit Kat Xanax last night. And then I start to get anxious that it wasn't enough. So I get anxious.
So that's on anxious.
Then I get anxious on anxious.
On a medication that's supposed to make you less anxious.
I know. That's the story of my life. I got like 3 hours last night. It's a pretty rough one. Oof. But I never understood it until I got it. And there's no reason. I say there's no reason. There's not like a real reason that I have it. It's like I go to bed and I'm going, oh, I'm for sure anxious about something. It is very sub. It's in me. It's underneath my conscious level. When you're saying
very sub, you mean subconscious?
Well, yeah. I
didn't know if that was like the cool way to say it's sub.
Well, it's under my conscious level for sure.
Yeah.
And I can fall asleep, but I wake up and my heart out of nowhere, and I just wake up like this. It's like when someone does in the movies when they hit you with one of those adrenaline pins. You ever see that?
Oh, yeah.
And
They come out of it.
I'm not convinced. My wife's not adrenaline pinning me when I sleep. And so for years, I would have this, and my doctor was like, "Hey, you're not anxious in the daytime because you keep your mind just running. At nighttime, it kind of all hits you in a weird way, so you get it." So I hit it last night.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's good to have certain tools in your toolbox, and that's one of your tools.
What's my other tool?
Screwdriver, obviously, you need one of those.
Good point. Hammer.
Well, we talked about L-theanine.
Well, I go to therapy a lot, too.
Therapy, breath work.
Yeah, breath work never works for me.
Well, if you continue to say that, it never will.
What is that, like the breathing exercises?
Yeah.
Like Lamaze.
No.
Lamaze for anxiety.
Yeah. I'm like, well, with that attitude.
Yeah. I think I got a lot. I got a lot of a little.
Right.
A little anxiety, a little bit on the spectrum, a little bit of a lot of things.
Is that self-diagnosed or by a psychiatrist?
My doctor says I either have super ADHD or I'm a little bit on the spectrum.
Okay. Yeah.
So
either are great.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
A+.
Yep.
Like it's really
either are great.
What you want in life.
Well, because so many people are living with,
I feel like ADHD is just said so much that I also just feel I hyper focus on things that I can't shake. Like I try to get off of it and I can't get off of it.
Well, again, it's a spectrum.
I know. Oh yeah. And I think that's why more people, what I've been told by my doctor, my therapist, my psychiatrist, is that the reason more people are on the spectrum is because they understand more about the spectrum. The spectrum has broadened and there's more understanding of it. It's not like people are getting a bunch of shots and all of a sudden they're getting, name it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that the spectrum of what they understand and how it affects people is so different, and it has widened so much, and that's a big part of it.
Right.
So I don't have an answer for you. I don't really understand the question, but we just talked about it.
So thanks.
Yeah.
Hopefully we offered some clarity for whatever you were.
Is it overdiagnosed? Absolutely.
Yeah. I was going to say 100%, but also it's hard with all the things that we're overstimulated. I think we have a lot more that works us up these days too, because we know more, not just know more about what's happening with our bodies, but we have more information about what's going on in the world at all times, and things stress us out more.
I also don't think of those things that I said that I have are things that hold me back. I think
that's why I said both are great.
Yeah, they equally allow me to do. It's almost superpower like. There are certain things that it's annoying about it, like I don't sleep sometimes, but I'm efficient, and I get crap done, and I'm able to be wildly creative while also being busy. And I wouldn't be able to have that if I didn't have a little bit of the, just a little speck,
A little speck of the speck.
Just a little speck of the speck, yes. You guys can hit us up if you want, 877-77-Bobby. That's our number, 877-77-Bobby. Back in a second. Dolly had to cancel her Vegas residency, and we've known she's been going through some health stuff. So she was doing the residency, Dolly, live in Las Vegas. She put this on her social yesterday.
I have some good news and a little bad news. But the good news is I'm responding really well to meds and treatments, and I'm improving every day. Now, the bad news is it's going to take me a little while before I'm up to stage performance level, because some of the meds and treatments make me a little bit swimmy-headed. But I'm going to miss all of you that had tickets to see me in Las Vegas. Well, you get on to Vegas, and you have a big time.
So, yeah, mostly good news that she's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no bad news really for me because I wasn't going to the show. So to me, I just hear all good news that she's getting better.
Honestly, when I read about it, I felt more than when I hear her say it, I feel better about it. She sounds good. Obviously, things are not where she would want them to be, but her voice is more upbeat than I had in my head.
Do we know what's wrong with her?
No.
No.
Not publicly, no. But I think if Dolly said anything, you'd feel better. I think if you're on an airplane, she goes, brace for impact.
That's right. We would
I think you're like, all right.
That's a good
We'll do it, Dolly.
This is going to be good. This is going to be a heck of an impact. Let's get it, Dolly.
That's a really good way to put it. Because when I read the headline, I was like, oh no, I'm very worried. And I just heard her say the exact same thing I read. And I'm like, oh, hey, things are fine.
Heck yeah. Hey, I just got your results. You have 4 weeks to live. Oh, thanks, Dolly. That's awesome. I got a whole month.
Oh my gosh.
This is crazy. Where's Fu Manchu?
Maybe there's something to this. Just have
It's
your
just
bad
Dolly.
news delivered to you by Dolly, and it'll hurt less.
Ray, hit me with voicemail number 5.
Hey, studio. I was just calling because I have a question. With you guys being in the music industry and obviously with iHeart and all the things that you're able to go to, what is the last concert or event that you went to that wasn't industry related? I just went and saw Luke Combs in Columbus, and it was his largest concert to date with 97,000 people. Just curious. I'd love to know what the last concert you guys have been to that's not work related.
Counting Crows was not work-related. My favorite band of all time. I don't consider Brooks and Dunn a band. I consider them a duo.
Mm-hmm.
Counting Crows, my favorite band of all time. And Eddie and I went, and it was awesome.
That was great.
Because there was no work. It's just us enjoying a concert. It's rare that we get to do that. And rarely we go because we go to everything, so we're a little jaded, obviously.
But that was a while back.
Yeah, I think that, I saw Amos Lee at the Ryman, and that was really cool. I went to see Casey Musgraves at the Ryman, too. That had nothing to do with work. I just wanted to go and, buy a ticket and sit and watch. So those would be the ones for me. You?
I took my daughter to Sabrina Carpenter. So that's my last
fun.
non-work related concert, and it was fun.
Did you see her dress at the Met last night?
No.
It was made of all film reel. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. She's very creative. And yeah, as a mom, to be at a concert like that with your daughter, sometimes it was a little uncomfortable due to Sabrina Carpenter's creativity on stage with some of her songs. But whatever. We just decided to have fun. And it was. So, yeah.
We were listening to all that stuff, too, when we were kids.
Well, I know, but having a visual.
Yeah.
She brought out a bed and then a curtain, and then a man.
Yeah.
Really? All that?
Wow.
And it's like
Whoa.
a silhouette, and you like know what's happening, and
Yeah.
you're like,
Dang.
"Do you want to go get some M&Ms?" I'm like, "This is a good snack break time."
Selena Gomez had a pretty cool dress last night. It was not one of the big crazy ones. It was like a comic strip dress. It was very, very simple, but it was really cool because it was like a comic of what she used to be in that show.
Yeah, she wore it in Wizards of Waverly
Yeah.
Place, so
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
a nod to that time on her show.
It was pretty cool. I didn't see all. I saw some. Sam Smith's look crazy. Some of them look crazy. Bad Bunny looked like an old man on purpose. He like really did all the makeup for an old man. It looked like there was an old basketball sketch or old commercial where current players dressed up as old men and went and dominated people on the court.
Oh, yeah,
It looked
yeah.
like that. Like he was doing that. So that's pretty good. Last non-industry event, Eddie?
I took my son to go see Pearl Jam. That was amazing because Pearl Jam is one of my favorite bands ever. And the fact that my son wanted to go to that show and he enjoyed it, and it changed his life because now he just loves Pearl Jam. And so that to me was awesome, but definitely not industry related at all.
Lunchy?
I'd be Brett Eldredge Christmas 2024. Went to his show, took my wife,
That's a good one.
and it's Christmas time and everybody talked about it. And so I finally took my wife out on a date, said, "Hey, let's go see some Brett Eldredge Christmas."
I didn't count that one, and I've been Brett's one of my best friends. Does that count, though, if it's non-industry, but you're going because it's your friend?
Yes. Because it's not work related.
Yeah, it's not work related.
Yeah,
it's
like you
friend
didn't-
related.
You didn't have to go
I didn't buy
and
a
work.
ticket, though.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Is like, what's the last thing you spent money
Yeah,
on?
you bought-
I
Like
didn't
I
buy
bought a
my
ticket.
Pearl Jam ticket.
You didn't?
No.
Who did?
Got it for free.
Rock
From
Station
who?
here?
Yep. Rock Station.
Did you do hands on a
Oh,
Harley
dang.
and you won them?
No, they just had extra tickets.
I mean, even Sabrina Carpenter, though, like Bobby, I went with your wife, your manager, somebody had a link to friends and family tickets.
Yeah.
Because like
She's
it was
the
basically
same management company I am.
Okay, so but we still had to pay. Like you got the link, but we still had to pay for our tickets, and it was almost like cross your fingers. Even if you go with the link, it wasn't guaranteed you would get a ticket.
Nickel a ticket.
No,
Didn't somebody go to Taylor?
it was more than that.
I went to
I
Taylor,
went to Taylor.
There you go.
but that was
You didn't want to say that, Lunchbox?
no. Brett Eldredge was more recent than Taylor.
Okay.
He said, "What was the last one?"
Did you spend the money on Taylor?
No.
How'd you get the tickets?
Our boss here randomly mentioned it one day. I was like, "Yeah, I asked you like a year ago," and he's like, "Really? Let me look and see what I can do." And last minute, he was able to get me tickets.
That's amazing.
Dang, that's a big get because those were hard to get.
Yeah.
Yep.
Morgan, did you go, Taylor?
Yeah, I went with one of my friends who's in the industry. It was like her ticket, so I did not get them through anything. I just went with her as a +1.
What city did you go?
Here.
Got it.
Yeah. It was in like one of the suites, one of the record label suites.
That's where I was, record label suite.
Dang, ballers.
That's kind of work then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, you
kind of.
can't count that?
Nah, if you're going and you're like with other people, you have a hookup. It doesn't matter. They're all good. What's a bad concert? I'm just kidding.
Oh,
The
we can do
worst
that.
concert you've been to.
No. Hey, you guys can call us. We'd love to hear from you. 877-77 Bobby.